Dear viewers, we are blessed today to have a strong, powerful woman that has worked tirelessly promoting Tamil culture and music and art in South Africa. And you all know this beautiful face. It is Mrs. Sunthrodayam Moodley. Welcome, Auntie Sarah. It is such a joy for you to join me and talk to me today.
Vanakkam, Mahenthri. I am very happy to be interviewed by you and to share whatever I have been through in the progress of our Tamil language and culture.
Auntie Saru, you come from a very well-known and respected family in the Tamil community. That is the family of the late Mr. NC Naidoo. In fact, I'm so grateful to him. There's so much that I learned from the late Mr. NC Naidoo. Can you tell us what impact this has had on your own life, coming from this illustrious family?
Mahenthri, I was very fortunate in having parents who imbued me with the love of Indian music, the Tamil language from my childhood days. I took part in the first Eisteddfod, which my father was the founder member. I was fortunate to learn music from the late Mr. Moodley, Mr. NC Naidoo, Mr. Gopalan Govender, and in India, Lal Gudi. Classical dancing from Dr. Tirupurusundri. Later, at the age of 62, I joined the Manoramani School of Dancing, where I graduated in Bharathanatyam. I was fortunate, although I was very busy with my study in English education and had a master's degree, I got a sound foundation in Tamil literacy by attending the M.K. Gandhi St. Tamil School. Later, I went and studied Tamil 1 at the University of Durban Westward, and then I studied Saivism offered by the Seva Council of South Africa.
The NC Naidoo family in particular played a very significant role in all the activities promoted by the Dravida Society of South Africa. Can you talk about your involvement with the Dravida Society?
As a dedicated member of the Dravida Society of South Africa from 1966 to 1982, I trained candidates for Eisteddfod and conducted religious education classes for children. But in 1984, I helped to found the Verulam Kalai Kazhagam and served as a chairperson for 15 years. As a vocation, I specialized in teaching primary school learners. 1966, I took an early retirement from my post as a school principal to undertake voluntary community work.
Auntie Saro, you have released a book with a CD. First of all, show us the cover of this book. And can you tell us about what this book contains? What does the CD contain?
This is the book, Praise to God as Siva, one of my cherished contributions to the community. It consists of the Namachivaya Male, the Siva Puranam and Tirunavakarsa's Tiruthandagam poetry. It has transliterations and translations in English. The Namachivaya Male is a hymn of 100 verses composed by Guru Namasivaya Devar of Chidambaram. The Siva Puranam is one of 51 poems in the Tiruvasagam sung by Saint Manika Vasagar. The poetry Tiruthandagam was composed by Saint Appar, and may the CD and booklet help you in the worship of Lord Siva.
I was so proud to attend your Bharatanatyam Arangetram. And I do recall when I attended the event, you were, I think it was at the age of 62 that you had your Arangetram. This is really a record-breaking success on your part.
I graduated in Bharatanatyam from the Manormani's Dance Academy. Well, I did this to encourage others that it is not too late to promote our culture. I think I was South Africa's oldest graduate in Bharatanatyam. Thereafter, I founded the Natya Anjali School of Folk Dancing, mainly for adults. I taught folk dancing to disadvantaged communities, especially the Black community and senior citizens. The highlight of my dance teaching was presented at the Chatsworth Stadium. The Seva Siddhanta Sangam and all Saivite groups met annually for Kartige Deepam. There I led 250 dances in the lamp dance. I had to go to all the groups and teach them in Durban, in North Coast and the South Coast.
Auntie Saro, the Nalanga is normally held for the bride and the bridegroom prior to the marriage ceremony. And you have simplified it, you've made it rather exciting and, encouraged the audience to participate in this Nalanga. Can you share your thoughts?
Actually, I conducted Nalangus and christening ceremonies, engagements, not only in Verulam, but the North Coast, Transvaal, Cape Town. The important things about this function was I introduced audience participation and led the dances. Thereafter, I was asked to teach in Kimberley and in Newcastle, and it was my great pleasure that without any fee, I went to these areas and taught them to dance.
Let's talk about the Verulam Kalai Karagam. What was your involvement with them?
In Verulam, Kalai Karagam had 4 branches: Oaklands, Dawncrest, Mount View. I used to travel to these 4 areas weekly to teach them. One very special feature that was introduced to the congregation was the synopsis. Before any song was sung, the meaning of the song was given, and even when funerals were conducted, the meaning of the songs was given. And it was very surprising. At one of these funerals, it was a joint Hindu and Christian funeral, and 2 pastors came to me and said, "Ma'am, the way we enjoyed the function conducted by the Karagam, because every song that you sang, we were able to understand what you are singing about because you gave us the meaning." And I want to mention one very special book that we used extensively in the Karagam, and the book was entitled One Word, One God, and which had question and answers. At the end of the year, we had an examination and candidates had to tick in each block the correct answer. So even preschool children were examined about their understanding of the songs that they had sung. The Karagam initiated joint celebrations in remembering the various saints and also celebrating Saraswati Puja. Different groups were given turns to organize a function. And any speaker that came to Verulam to speak at this function was surprised at what was happening in Verulam and the fact that all groups were joining together to celebrate these functions. My special message is to parents. It is all in your hands. We have to persevere. The present climate is going to be hard for the children, but with a little bit of perseverance, we can achieve and go to great lengths.
Sarah, thank you so much for spending valuable time with us, sharing memories, sharing thoughts, offering valuable advice. Thank you so much, and God bless you with good health for the future. You participated recently in the Tamil State, am I correct?
Yes,
And what category did you enter?
77 years old, so I'm A division.
And the song?
Madar Madapidiyam.
We'd love to hear it.
You are welcome. Thiru Sitrambalam Madar Madapidiyum Madar Madapidiyum Madar Madapidiyum Mada an namum annador Nadeyude Malay Magal Nadeyude Malay Magal Nadeyude Malay Magal Nadeyude Malay Magal Tuneyana Magalvar Budayenapade Nilru Budayenapade Nilru Isi பாடவும் ஆடுவர் அவர் பட சடே நெடு அவர் பட சடே நெடு அவர் பட சடே நெடு அவர் பட சடே நெடு முடியதோர் புனல வேதமோடு ஏழிசை பாடுவர் ஆழ்கடல் வெண்தீரை இரே நுரை கரை பொருது இரே நுரை கரை பொருது இறை நுரை கரை பொருது இறை நுரை கரை பொருது விமி நின்று அயல அதவிழ் புன்னை தயங்கு மலர் சிறை மண்டரை எழில் பொழில் புயல் பயல் எழில் புயல் புயல் பயல் எழில் புயல் குயல் பயல் ஏழில் புயல் குயல் பயல் எழில் புயல் குயல் பயல் பருமபுரம் பதியே எழில் புயல் குயல் பயல் எழில் புயல் குயல் பயல் தருமபுரம் பதியே திரு சிற்றம்பலம். Thank you, Mahenthri, for giving us this opportunity, and may God help us to pursue, carry on this work that we must do.